Level 11. Tempest Gate. What's in the block? Where's my fox? Station at Oscon Embrace needs you track down a guard who has vanished his duties. Now you'll be waiting across Ocean Embrace. If you ain't in a hurry to be someplace, I'd rather you hold off for a bell or two. Presently, for such a right wagon, such a damn thing like to collapse. We expect a bit of congestion, but with this being the only bridge connecting the road from the dry dock to Limsa, but today's traffic is something awful. Speaking of which, what is a 7 hell? What does Winston mate Kurtamaga think he's playing? He's deserting his post at a time like this. Do me a favor, would you lads track down the vicious bugger and tell him to get his arse back to a direction the kiosk at Embrace. Who the hell is it behind that thing? Yeah. Well, it's just only a matter of time before they sent someone after me. I suppose I heard, yeah, the bridge is a bloody mess. Truth to be told, I would wish the damn thing would collapse and save me time to suffer. I can simply wave me hand and have everything suddenly sort itself out. Now can I? And if I try reasoning with those demon spawn coachmen, I like to get the head bit off. Listen, if you're going to be, then can you at least have the word with a more angry wagon driver, you know? Smooth their temper, soon there'll be one less headache to deal with. I'll do that. Dude, you. Perhaps you do have a point. I shall endeavor to keep a hold on my temper. I need to see the situation will stop before the moon turns. Well, if you put it like that, then maybe I'll hold my tongue for a bit. Well, I'll be dead. You actually managed to calm them buggers down. You're a miracle worker, ain't the honest truth. All I need is the driver to heat me direction without all that snapping and snarling. You'll see I'll be at a 4, they'll lose their tempers again. Appreciate it. Cool. Wisdom. Wisdom is back at his post, FB. Your tongue must be made of silver to have accomplished that feat. You can't handle the yelling you see. The gods only know how much a delicate flower survive old guards training in the first place. And he's never going to survive duty at the bridge now that work on the victory. A flood of deliverers coming in out every bloody day. Wismaga better harden up or start looking for a quieter line of work. Okay. And too close to carving. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Wild Jack level 10. Do. Trying to go back. Just want to check about. Some Great. Do 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 do. I am not a threat. Pray, ignore my presence for the present, and allow me in a moment to cognitate. The reaction to my sudden appearance was within expected parameters, but I must admit I did not expect to proficiently and performance against you. Yet effective though your tactics were, I find much room for improvement as I watch you battle. The wheels of my mind rolled into motion as they are wont to do, inventing what possible strategies you might have employed. Let's see, taking into account your current level of ability, factoring in the other constant, multiplying the number of opponents, then applying your tactics to other potential combat scenarios. Oh dear, my calculation indicates failure upon encountering threat level 9,785. Well, we'll have to see what we can do about that. Though the opponent's windows to do so has passed, I would nevertheless introduce myself. I am Keha, a malevolent gate assessor. Acting Guild's Master Tabergrim elected me to oversee your trading and provide any necessary guidance and instruction in the field of Arcanima. From what I have observed thus far, you have an admirable grasp of the fundamentals. I do however wish to confirm one small detail regarding your choice of arcane geometry. What factors most influence your actions during battle? Enemy potential for a means fit. I simply do what feels right. Charge out with an enemy. Just as I predicted, and now I have the final element needed to perform another calculation. The probability of your 7 arcanist is 90%, give or take half a percent. Yes, the certainty is quite high. After all, I only know of one other practitioner who responds to my question in the same manner. It was the man who bestowed upon me this grimoire, the guild master himself. While our inscrutable leaders is, and I'm sure you've heard on an indefinite leave of absence, he did leave us with his most notorious saying to date. Strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into the desired reality. No matter how gifted you and I might be, however, the instantaneous manipulation of reality that might cause us to suddenly become mighty arcanists is beyond our present ability. Discipline and experience is the finest strategy Just continue to focus on refining your aptitude with carbuncle mastery with arcane entity with greatly improve your success as a builder of arcanima. Here's ends our lessons for today. Pray and return her to the guild. I believe Mistress Tubergrim is awaiting some inspector card. And what I of myself, I'm off to the fields, of course. The tactics I reasoned out earlier must be attempted in real life scenario. Theory is all well and good, but there is no substitute for actual combat. We'll meet again soon. Okay, that is done. Awesome. Free. They say mastering though the minds arrive faster than the crow flies from the stead. It is good to see you. I realize I extend the kobold minutes, but Grim Massive has opened my mind. Should we fail to bolster our patrol of Welskin, lowlands now be said lose the region altogether. I have not forgotten what the kobolds sought to seize the west, though being best those that are now their former nemesis has resurfaced. Though Worm no doubt remains vigilant, I would ask you to visit Summerfold. Or remind them the sleeping dogs may not be content to lie. Out to dry. Summerfold. Can't sprint anymore. Comfortable. Farm Bears is in charge of the Admiral's Settlements Initiative. We award handsomely to brave new frontiers. If we fail to fulfill our part of the bargain, the grant is drawn. In spite of this, washed-up pirates elect to laze their days away. There's still time. We need to only clear away the rocks and debris from the area to be deemed settled. If you are willing to help, you'll find a shovel outside the hut on the hillside. Killer shovels. On the summer fold. Oh, you must be the adventurer Barton promised to send along. Kisumi Bito, wasn't it? You honor his word, so that's a good start. I'm still a worm. The old bastard named Baldwin likely described me in this. Here is my humble orchard. A good number of the lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas, and if you wonder why I employ these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship like it did so many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and the crew somehow, and Admiral Marawa's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers working the field seemed to find an offer to receive. Well, it turns out you can take the pirates away from the sea, but you can't take the sea away from the pirate. A lot of my folks just never looked to tending the soil, you see. And for unfortunate botanists I called in to train them have been wiggling their hands in black despair. With no much work piled up, I need a tougher soul like a step in and help where it's needed. Also, presented as his post, the watch always seems stretched far over the horizon, which is all well and good, but the Sahagin swarming at our gates demands my immediate attention before ugly heads that haven't eared someone too recently. So I know better than to disregard the bidding of the yellow jackets. Equipment and hereby urges to rain his task in the I have a mind to set you a task. How about the but before I do, I need to show you're properly knitted out. Pirates don't care to parley with dandies. You understand it might well be that the ones that have traded in their headless for counters, but they still rogues at heart. I know a solid set of gear when I see it. Come back when you think you're more suitable equipped. Ripe and ready for picking. I can't even rely on those rotten pirates to pick these ripe oranges. Yet if I leave them a day longer, they are like to fall from the broth. Mayhaps you can grab a few for me. You're not afraid of pesky hornets or two, are you? Teleport. Still best. This will have you return with the card, though. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Relatively clear of blood and utter gore. That can be something of a problem in our profession. You understand? I also had word from Keha regarding your performance. She seemed eager to continue your training. And no less, I admit that the guild can boast no finer mind for tactics. Well, to the instruction she offers, particularly that which touches on the diligent approaches to our art. Perhaps knows the battered tone Keha carries, that initiative Glamour has served her from the day she entered the guild. She has her reason, but utterly strange to see if you get all the way to her. presents present position as. I fear such an intense focus on Arcadia has led her to overlook other important aspects of life. As our master at this guild guide is your Arcana's training, I hope that you might return the favor and help to broaden her own perspective somewhat. But enough of such matters for the moment. You have done well this day. Assuming continues your practice with Carbuncle and Kaya has stayed, I will be here when the time comes for your next lesson. What? Your master was just to assess the improvement of your arcana. It is time for your lesson is upon us. You are keeping well, I trust. Communication brisk walks and cannot form sound stops if supposed to maintain a sound body. Assuming you have been following Kit's instructions, you should be ready to face the more dangerous threat on Western La Nasia. I speak of Rosling and wild jackals, and yes, I will have you vanquish 3 of each. It's perfect sample size to first act as a test case. Second, to test your hypothesis. Third, to perfect tactics you devise. Speaking of which, I trust your strategy will consist of more than simply finding ruin over and over again. You are not the novice you once were, and your skills in the field ought to reflect that. If you find yourself wanting to order or other approaches, consider the effectiveness combination of ether, flow, and energy. Train with time properly, you can simulate restore your own winning supply of mana and deal a crippling blow to your. Okay. Yeah, nuclear more. Supplier. Touchable arm. That it? This would be a time to stop. Thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to y'all later.